And it's like the risk is not terrible because of all the buffs that you've been pointing. You're not going to feel too bad if your early ganks don't work out, and the upside is incredible, right? You can have an invoker support late game. Sounds sick.
10 seconds
Other things are like
remaining.
4. You don't want to focus him that hard.
5 seconds
Okay.
remaining.
You don't want to commit this like Echo Slam, this huge epicenter, all this stuff on a support invoker.
Newbies
But if you don't, you're gonna get cold snapped, you're gonna get EMP'd, their carry's getting alacrity'd, you get your buffs purged by tornado. Pretty good the way that people are playing it. I know NEWBEE, they had a really long game with it. I don't remember if they won or lost, but got to a point he had like Cataclysm and stuff. He had Ags.
Yeah.
He was actual he was like a poor mid invoker. He was like an invoker who got
10
fed the whole game.
remaining.
Yeah.
But he was an invoker, you know?
Yeah.
For free.
5
Pretty interesting.
seconds remaining.
Chaos picked some Enigma. I believe it's Sanking. They might do an Enigma for the safe lane's good.
Because you want the more in-your-face pressure. That's
that, and also I think that King 4 is kind of garbage. Enigma 3 is really good this game, but because of the same, not as good. Enigma is the type of hero that build it two ways. You can either build it as like the team player or as the hard carry. And the hard carry is where you can Midas, or you can skip it, but you get the blink BKB refresher. Once you have those items, you're the carry. Go more this like mech, pipe, helmet of the dominator, help your team, push, you're more aggressive, you're faster paced. You're not playing for black hole. You can actually skip black hole. You can like black hole, there's solo supports.
yeah.
No one cares. Carry Enigma, that's more feel confident. You're like, we're gonna win this game. They have no BKB piercings. My Enigma will carry me. And I think he can do it this game.
Okay.
But that's why could be a 3. But I'm worried about the
Choose your
Sanking,
hero.
letting him be a
And this is where you probably were thinking about needing a BKB piercing disable. I thought Beastmaster was the play. I think Axe is counter to, but
Yeah.
maybe it's good. It's good for the game though, right? It's good against Broodmother. It's good against Leshrac.
Yeah, it does give them BKB piercing in general. The Brood's gonna probably get one eventually. The Leshrac's gonna get one because Gyro, this invoker, need BKB. It also lanes well if it was a 3.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
it kills the Eidolons in the lane. Cut against this Lesh Trialing. I think that's more important. Lesh, I guess it's a dual. Disruption at a stun is way too strong for most heroes.
Yeah.
So the fact that you get this hero that can cut lane from level 1 is really good. Dodges Lesh.
This can you get behind it? Can you get behind Chaos Esports Club? Do you think their draft is better than NEWBEE? Because I'll be honest with you, Gunnar, I definitely like NEWBEE.
I'm all for Cinderella stories, the comebacks.
Mm-hmm.
You start at the bottom, you work your way up. I'm an EG fan, right? So I have to be fans of the lower bracket story. But no, I'm not. I believe Chaos is going to have a severe disadvantage this game. I think the Brood pick was a nice pick for Matu. I think it's like a classic, but I think they've Axe, they have Tiny.
They've got 3 answers to Broodmother, right?
They have even Gyro Flat Cannon, right?
Yep, Gyro Flat Cannon.
I think this Axe gonna have +1, so the Shadow Demon actually does deal with cutting well. That is the one thing that they have going for them.
Right.
He gets poison and he poisons you. You're not gonna
I will commit this
tank it. You actually can't take through. I think Chaos has maybe the lanes in their favor. But I think past 15 minutes, I think the mid's gonna go well for Tiny. Brood's gonna be fat, but I don't think he's gonna be fat enough to 1v5. Since the Enigma is a 4, I know Milan doesn't even go the carry Enigma build.
Yeah, he always goes the team fight build.
He goes Solar Crest. He rushes Solar Crest. At least when I was playing, so
My gratitude.
might skip it because he has the Brood, or he might be more inclined to let your Brood only go Medallion and you buy the Solar.
Right. Well, I guess that means that Chaos
30
Esports
seconds to
Club
battle.
are just going to have to defy one more set of odds to be able to make it into the main event, because they have to, again, they have to win this game against
They
NEWBEE.
cannot drop a single game.
They cannot
three
drop
more
a
games.
single game, and they have a series after this against Team Secret. They're going to have to beat NEWBEE here with a draft that maybe leaves a bit
The battle
for one.
begins.
We'll see what happens, though. They do have the Split Earth going out, but the Pylite Die Bounty Rune is still acquired. So
On the other hand as well, Liquid has to lose all their games
Yeah,
So
that's another thing. Their
Liquid has to
fate
lose-
isn't even in there.
against Keen.
Okay.
So they won first game against Keen, but they have to lose game 2 against Keen and both games against Team. So if that happens, they'll be in a tiebreaker, and Chaos will have to play Liquid again, which
Yep.
last time was a 2-0. But they could win.
They could.
They could 2-0 Liquid.
I mean, if Liquid lost that many games, they might their confidence could be shattered. You know.
I mean, also, it would be the Liquid versus Chaos tiebreakers.
oh, that would be super hype. I forgot about that. Misery has no disruption. Is that gonna finish him off? Not quite. 25
Smack.
HP. Pylite Die.
He's going
He wants
for
it.
it.
He smells it
Oh,
and he
he
gets
did
it.
it.
First blood for Pylite Die.
To leave this place.
I go down. Oh, he got juked. BT faded, thought he was gonna eat the tree and then try to run down.
I thought he was gonna do that.
Yeah. Keep that one tree with the tango and walk away, but I died the easy play. He walked up and beat out. UR tanks a nice stun combo. Oh, the body blocks actually from free. That was really nice.
And if they had another Split Earth, he faked it for a second, but maybe the pass range wasn't long enough. They just pushed the Gyrocopter out of lane. That's good enough for them. Lon is actually going to be playing in the enemy jungle, which means they're Sand King all alone at top lane against the Snake King MSS duo. Just trying to get any kind of Sandstorm place he can. They're both going to drop the sentry in the same place, and Kezu does manage to kill the opposing sentry, and he's actually out of range of the other sentry as well. So does pretty well for himself there. He knows about that other sentry. He can just play the right side of the lane now.
That was crazy. Both people put the sentry in the exact same place. I was assuming, one person would put it in the lane.
Yeah.
And the tree one will feel really good
Mhm.
because you can't get your sentry dewarded, but it was on exactly on each other.
They same exact time. That's how you know.
These guys are TI players. They're
TI
the cream
players.
of the crop,
The creme de la creme.
but one team could go home because of this game.
And well, it won't be NEWBEE.
Okay, Chaos could go home
Chaos
because
could
of this game.
Yeah. And NEWBEE have already gotten the first blood again on Pylite Die. Our mid lane. Oh no, they killed Kezu. Like I said, all the sentry shenanigans maybe will go well for him, and sadly, he will die here. Our mid lane matchup, CC and C's Tiny is against Matumaman. Broodmother. Matumaman has already given up on the lane, but that's just what Broodmother.
He did go the 2 points in tree grab right now, so he's gonna be able to deal with the spiderlings if the brood ever walks the lane. The brood, it's gonna know. Probably he's played, almost every match with him, so he's gonna know. Oh, this guy's gonna one-shot my spiders, so he's just gonna go jungle and try to get what he can whenever.
Yeah, I'll leave the spiders in the jungle to do their work, and his hero will show up for the experience and maybe a last hit or two.
He built up the Wraith Man. That's Tiny normally has almost no attack speed. 0 edge and 0 edge gain. So this Wraith is actually only 11 attack speed that the hero has. And actually, watching the last, it was really nice. You can actually hit creeps.
He actually sometimes misses CS just because the time between your attacks is so long. So I can kind of get behind it. It also helps him with armor. It's not quite enough for 1 point of armor. It's close.
Yeah. Bad he actually has no edge gain, so it's literally gonna always be close.
Well, you get a stick, a magic stick, and then boom, that's an armor.
Or you wait till you go to 6 and you get the 10 armor.
That's true. That's true. He's getting almost there.
Yeah.
Dude is hero. Oh, managed to get the small hill there. Good job, BT. Baited. Now get the deny too.
BD top. Watch. Probably should have.
Oh, Cold snap to make sure he can't actually get the disruption off. Now they actually hit him with the EMP and Misery. He can't actually disrupt to save himself. Has to use it on Guar, but it doesn't matter. The tornado slows him down enough. They actually do manage to get a stomp, and the rocket barrage full amount onto VT, faded almost, but Pilot dive the tower. Will take some shots in return. 3-0 now in favor of NEWBEE.
We didn't talk about it that much, but NEWBEE has the ET gyro combo. It's a really strong combo. The aura will gyro for both moves, right? The physical damage from Black Cannon, magic damage from Rocket Barrage, and Call Down. So that's one of the really nice hero pairings of the
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
getting picked up. ET itself, I think, is one of the standout heroes for me.
Yeah. Like, other Titan and Gyrocopter are both in the top 10 of most picked. And both of them have a over 50% win rate. VT faded. He's going to get stomped here. Pilot Eye is going to rush forward. Hits him once. You are with Cold Snap as well. Should be able to finish off that area. And Misery is going to be chased down by Pilot Eye. So these defensive tri-lane working very well for NEWBEE and really shutting down. Oh, God. The mid tower is already dead.
That was not the Brood's. That was in the tiny tower. That was the Brood's tower. The Brood lost his tower at the first siege. Usually you know, oh, the Brood's owning mid so hard. The other guy can't lane. He just tanked the tower with the Brood lane so the siege could live. But look at these Brood. Look at the spiders.
Yep, they just instantly die.
That's not even a excellent tree grab. I'm feeling really worried if I'm cash. It's a 2,000 gold lead. We're 6 minutes in the.
Yeah, every lane is lost. I mean, Kezu has still got like an okay amount of platform. Can actually kill Snaking. It would be fantastic with Lon here. The epicenter being used as well. Oh, the epicenter doesn't actually go off. Snaking does manage to get the call out now. He has nowhere really to run.
He's gonna be slowed by the cost. He should go down. He's done in 1 second.
Likes you.
Burrow strike.
They
They may not have the damage.
They
Snaking's fine. Oh, golly gee.
He had to channel the epi during.
And now Misery may actually try CC. He's going to be able to toss him over, gets hit by the tornado, get the call onto the Shadow Demon. He's dead. No Culling Blade movement speed for MSS, though, as he continues to chase down Malone.
He also killed the chicken. Lost the tree on the chicken.
Wait, what? Oh, no.
Oh, no, chaos. Lon's going to get ran down,
because he has no boots and Snaking, well, he has a Vanguard this game. He said, this is the game for a Vanguard because I'm versus an Enigma and a Broodmother.
They have to channel the epi during the disruption. They want to kill the axe.
Yeah.
The stun, or they have to perfectly time the mallet.
Oh, okay, this is a big kill thing, but there's a stomp. That's going to make things awkward. You are?
He's just going to try to TP out.
That's good enough.
So what's the play for KS here? Are they gonna type GG at 10 minutes or 15? 7-0, 2K gold.
I mean,
it hasn't increased.
I'm not gonna lie. I would appreciate a 15-minute GG because I did put in shortest game would be 15 to 20 minutes. I think.
I'm really worried for them right now as well. You know what was on the chicken, I believe? The Brood medallion.
And that's so important to be able to against the tiny matchup, right? Pilot Die does take a lot of damage from all these Eidolons. He will end up falling, but bit by bit, Misery is going to be gobbled up by UR with that Rocket Barrage. Now he's going to reveal the lot, and CC and CT piece in a 2-for-1 trade-off once again. Or not even once again, because that was the first time Chaos got a kill. 9-1.
Congratulations to them. So this Brood is really sad right now. I think it was. I don't know. Can you check the chicken? What was on it?
Yes. These are not my hotkeys.
So it's all good. But I believe it was his medallion. He has a random Sage's mask. And the Blightstone. So I would assume it. And it's gonna hurt his farm suit a lot.
Yeah.
To not have this medallion, because usually the jungle creeps don't have that much armor. They have 1-2. Armor usually, not crazy amount. Ancients have it, but sometimes like maybe 10. The medallion almost reduces their armor to 0. You farm it extremely fast with your spiders, but not having this medallion slows down your farm. Matu, he has so much experience on Brood. You know, feel this timing slow.
Sure. already feeling a significant slowdown with being dominated by this Tiny so much. The bottom lane, BT faded. They just keep on running back down to this lane, and NEWBEE just keeps on killing them for it. Fortunately, this time, BT faded will get.
All right, they're feeling good. They're giving some voice signs to us.
Yeah, yeah.
Keeping the on the road.
Keeping it loose. Getting 1 kill for every 10. Speaking of 10 minutes, bounty coming up.
It is
Chaos.
a kill.
They're going to just try and get 2 for 2 here. Matamaman is going to join him in this fight, but he doesn't really want to show himself against CC&C. CC&C immediately gets the avalanche on Matamaman, but CC&C's taking a lot of damage. Milan does not have the mana to be able to get a black hole, so he actually can't keep the Tiny from running away. A missplit Earth from DT faded. That can't feel good. MSS take a lot of damage from the Diabolic Edict. Yoar will share a little bit of it. Now CC&C joining him. MSS almost dying, but not enough damage. VT faded, Sleshrack will die without a kill.
Dire's top
So
tower
9 more
is
kills
under
for
attack.
NEWBEE, and the Chaos will get 1, right?
Yes, that is the current state of the game. Or maybe there's going to be another 11 kills for NEWBEE. Who knows? This 1 to something
Dire's
ratio could just keep
structures are
continuing.
fortified.
So it's on the back of this Brood, I think.
Dire's
Kinda-
top tower is under
It's
attack.
going an Ags first item. So the Ags, it's crazy Ags. It's crazy. It's like one of the craziest Ags in the game. It gives you 20 charges on web, 8 to 20. So you're over double it. You're like increasing it by 250% of the amount of webs. You also you go
Dire's
faster.
top tower
You don't
has
get
fallen.
capped by movement speed limit. So you just travel across the map. You farm all these lanes. And normally it works, right? Because
Dire's
it's so
bottom
scary.
tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
But this game, he's not scary.
No.
So he's gonna be this really fast Brood who can walk across the map and then get killed.
Yeah, Axe doesn't care about him. He's got a Blink Dagger Vanguard. You've got this Tiny who can just one-shot the spiders all the time. You're going to see King show up, but this was all a bait. But maybe it was a bait. Oh, the tornado doesn't stop the epicenter. Can he actually bring down Snake King? He's going to be able to get... Oh, that disruption from Misery right before the Culling Blade. Snake King, surely this time he's dead. Burrow strikes up. He does manage to get the wand off just in time, but a split Earth lands. Finishes him off. Also hits MSS, but MSS has the Ice Wall to be able to slow down VT Fade and Pylite die. Thinking this is an opportunity. Healing salve up. Cold Snap stopping the TP. Now the Purge on MSS. Just throw out as much damage as you can. See if you can kill that Invoker, but they will not because CC&C
Radiant's
has
middle
secured the
tower
fight
is
for
under
them.
attack.
That was a nice disruption to try to save Faded, but
From the core of
they keep chasing. It looked really good. It almost got the Invoker. 100, 200 HP. This Invoker's so good. He cold snaps, he tornadoes, it almost got the epi. It would have been so good if he got the epi. I think Snake King would have lived.
Yeah, 100%.
But even not getting it, he slows everyone down. Keeps cold snapping EMPs. The Ice Wall
Dire's
2.
top tower
No one can
is under
walk.
attack.
No one can hit. No one has mana. What do you do? It's a support too.
Kezu, second net worth on Team Chaos, who's currently behind the gyrocopter at quite a lead. Die again.
Brood's farm. Brood's more farm than the Jar.
Yeah.
Still poorer than Tiny and he's supposed to be ahead of those heroes if you want to carry.
Yeah, I call him like Alchemist.
Yeah. It's about
Dire's
where
top tower is under
it's really
attack.
scary because he's ahead. They don't have the items to deal with them. Radiant has Vanguard, you said. Radiant has
Radiant
Blink.
structures are
Tiny
fortified.
doesn't need items. You have
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Big explosions at bottom lane. Milan's going to be left to die, but CC&C's just going for the extra kills. VT faded. A tree toss should be enough to finish him off. Oh, 1 hit. That's all.
offside because you're gone on by Snake. Bro, strike.
Radiant's middle tower is
It's looking
under
like
attack.
it's time to start taking some towers. Matamaman puts the spiders on the mid, immediately backs up. That is so... It feels so bad when multiple heroes can deal with your spiders so easily.
Yeah. He also went health this game.
Yeah,
Does that talk about the situation in the game, you think?
it does. He's not in farm mode, he's in survival mode.
Feels so
Dire's
bad.
middle tower is
Sad.
under attack.
Health.
Random Sunstrike.
100 damage. Oh, it's 150. That's a little. It was something.
Chaos are gonna smoke. 3 Three-man smoke up as Kezu actually dies in the tree area. This is that smoke death that you were talking about. They were smoking towards Kezu, hoping that a burrow strike would set them up for a good engagement. Now that Sand King's dead, and now they don't have a purpose in this bottom lane anymore.
They're gonna try to use the first black hole again. Gyro, but so many cancels on Radiant. They have Elder Titan, they Invoker has multiple cancels. Gyro, I guess, can homing rocket. Tiny Avalanche. It's really hard to get any black holes.
BT Faded just starts charging up the hill, seeing if he can keep that 15-minute bounty rune. He will not. Also, watch out for that spirit. How much damage is it?
It's level 1. If it was max, that'd be 300 damage, I think. 400 damage.
Radiant's bottom
It
tower
goes from
is
3 on
under
creeps
attack.
to 15.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
What was that, like 80? So,
Not doing the math. It's way too late for me to be doing math right now.
a lot of damage. It'd be 300 and I think 40 damage instead of 80 if it was all creeps.
I'll believe it. I think it was Hulk. Nah, he might have hit the call out. BT faded again. They're just gonna keep on going for this last track right away. The black hole, the first one in the game. It's gonna last a full duration here. There was no tornado from MSS. And this is the first one fight of Chaos. They're gonna be able to run down more heroes as Kazu is able to get the Blink Burrow Strike, but they have to deal with Pilot Die first. They're actually not gonna dive the tower for that Invoker. Still, a 1-for-3 exchange. Chaos. That might be their first successful engagement of the entire series.
Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom tower is
the
under
Invoker
attack.
tornado down instead of right. The second the black hole happened, he didn't have any spells, and since he doesn't have this Ags, his Invoke is a 6-second cooldown. So if you miss
Radiant's
Invoke
bottom
at the start of the
tower
black
is
hole,
fallen.
the black hole's gonna go through. Kind of unfortunate timing was got his buddies killed.
That's going to be a really big swing. Gold and net worth because of how far up NEWBEE was, and maybe Matumba Man might just be able to claim that mid tower finally. He's trying to do it for so long, but Pilot Die and Snake King are here, so this could turn nasty. They stick around a little bit too long. Snake King with his smoke gives up on trying to find kills. Kill that helmet off.
It's a good
Creep.
call.
That's money. Nope. CCNC wants actual heroes, and he's going to be able to bring Misery down. Captain Misery falls for Chaos. Dies for the cause.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
So it's still
Radiant's
4K.
bottom tower
Gold
is under
hasn't kicked.
attack.
They have Blink Dagger and Milan. That's a hype item. BKB
Yeah.
would be more hype, but
He queuing up BKB. So that's the goal. Who said no BKB piercing stun besides call?
and that is very unreliable against
Yeah,
Black Hole, I
like
think.
usually you can
Radiant are
also
scanning.
kind of guard yourself if you're really scared.
And place it a little bit
Place it
closer to
inside yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can be in the middle of your own black hole. It's much harder to position the black hole because you can't. It's on your hero, right? You can't just. You don't have the cast range anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can defend yourself against it. I think in general it's usually not too big of a deal. You can't like walk through the black hole to get.
Double damage!
Gyro's going more the Key Cutter build, you know? Just go Ags, BKB.
Yeah.
It's a little more rush than normal. Hit like a BKB timing, or a drums timing before the Ags.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Don't they
top
also,
tower is under
like,
attack.
I see a lot of people like Maelstrom Ags before they get their BKB. It's such a good thing item.
Radiant structures are
Usually they'll
fortified.
try to, but in this game, all of Chaos is magic, right? Besides
Yeah.
the Brood. The Brood doesn't matter, right? He'd flat cannon. So he's gonna flat cannon the spiders, not care about any damage he takes. I can see the BKB. They want to end the game. Not farm. That's especially if they can Kezu here.
Kazu. Away before Snake King can find the opening. Our top net worth hero of the game is Matumba Man, who's the first one to break that 10k marker. He'll be able to get a BKB, so I don't really know what that does for you, because I don't think Matumba Man is that scary as a right clicker.
Yeah, the BKB is more so that you can kind of be in the fight.
Yeah.
Give enemy heroes incapacitating bite, slower. They miss a lot. You got to be there with the spiders. You know, it's like lone druid and the bear. They can't separate. You have to. It's like you have a link. You know, it's a mother and her babies. You're kind of bounded together. So you need this BKB so you can be with them. It's also partly for the fact that I think the spiders are gonna die this game no matter what until she's 20.
Yeah.
So she needs an item that is independent from this.
20-minute battery in. 2.
So beautiful.
We were so we had a broodmother last series, and it was against a shadow, and it was against a tight hunter as well, actually. Do you know how loud Soul Catcher is when it hits 100 units at once?
Weren't they supposed to fix that?
They would believe they were, but I can tell you it is not fixed.
It was not fixed.
I straight up jumped out of my seat when I heard it. It startled the hell out of me. Popper's Sinker Smash was pretty bad too, but Soul Catcher was something else. Oh, hey, nice call. That's money right there. And Snake King, there's no way they bring him down, right? I mean, they're gonna have to chase him for a really long time to kill him. And that was a good one. Centaur going back, trying to slow down these heroes, but he won't be able to do it. The blink daggers are too much. The disruption does manage to buy him some time. He's still at half health, but EMP, Earth Splitter, that's enough. And Tubman going back for the Snake King kill, activates his BKB. He really wants to bring down this offlaner, Kezu. He's trying to chase up as well. Will be able to catch CCNC. This is actually one fight, it looks like, for Chaos. 2 cores down, even as they take a ton of damage to the Tiny. Nobody falls. 2 for 1. That's hype for Chaos.
Radiant's top tower is under
Shadow
attack.
didn't go down. I thought he was dead for sure. Somehow lives. Tell the tale. Milan, dies. I almost lived. The disruption in the blink play was really close to happening, but there's
Some man says, your 2 of your cores are dead. I'm not that scared of you guys.
He's going for AC. He wants to hit this like 20, level 20 mark, right?
Yeah. This is the timing that you were talking about. This is where
Radiant's
the
top
Brood
tower is under attack.
reaches a serious peak, and he'll get there even faster if you take this tower.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh, Milan actually revealing Yawar here. They do have the Burrow Strike coming up as well as an epicenter. Kezu stays on top of him, but Kezu's dropping a little bit low here. Fortunately, the Ult Scepter will keep snaking off him for a little while. Sandstorm out, doesn't get hit by the call. He's still alive until the tornado actually hits him. But Matumbaman heading into that back line will finish off snaking up. High back coming out from Yawar. And Chaos can get out of here with the disruption. They could just full retreat here. They gave up Captain Misery. Oh, what the black hole? That instantly gets canceled. He thought he was getting way more, and he lured Matumbaman in. Hopefully, Matumbaman's going to be able to get away. He skitters across the map, but CCNC knew exactly where he was headed. Does manage to get a toss. One hit from Matumbaman. Gets to the other side of the cliff. Is he out? Is he safe? He is good. I think so.
So far.
Oh, wait. Now that does.
Even hits.
That's a level 4 X strike.
I think Milan was worried about a tornado canceling his black hole. So he didn't want a black hole at the start of the fight. Try to hope Kezu would stun him into the midnight pulse on the gyro. Then he hid in the tree to try to get a new black hole. Didn't. He did.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
And I honestly, that was such a good situation for them. The buyback from Yawar and Misery getting the disruption on him, I was like, great, everyone's out, everyone's safe. Like, you don't need to do more. That was a great fight.
It also ended so he died because of it. Misery got baited into buying back because he thought he had to protect CCNC or Matu for them. That was their black holes now, so they can't even,
Blink does manage to get the Fervor Strike on the CCNC underneath that percentage-based damage from Milan, and that is doing so much work. A little bit more. Pop him before the Soul Catcher returns, and actually gets BKB call. Only a victory though. They're Beckham as well as that big shot from the Gyrocopter. Neither of which is enough to bring Misery close to death.
that chick and just delivered his KB.
That was perfect timing. I almost wonder if he popped, like he tried to ensure the kill with more shadow poison stacks. I wonder if he could have acted
I think
sooner.
2 might have been getting it close. I think
Yeah.
that getting the 3rd one was the right play.
Mm.
It was just really unfortunate timing that he got that BK. Chaos is gonna try to roach. I think it's a little risky. Once this brood gets 20, I think they're gonna feel a lot better about it.
Yeah. Plus, like, Roods are coming up.
Yeah.
Better to control that. Snake King's gonna try and barrel down to the other side. Matum, and gotta be careful not to get caught. He's gonna try and check. Oh, he's gonna go for highlight down. Doesn't realize that there's so many NEWBEE heroes here, but maybe it's gonna be fine. He does have his BKB with the life steal out. He's gonna try and charge up a little bit more. The sliver lands and finish off the other Titan. Matum, man, keeps on marching forward. BKB is about to wear out though, and CC might turn around on him. Let's manage to get the line cross combination almost enough to be able to finish off Matum, and he's almost dead, but a disruption by a little bit of time, but they're in the call is there. Kedge, he's next up, but the menu doesn't have a burst strike. That meteor is going to land right on top of his scorpion face.
The deafening blast was a little bad. Brood hit the axe when he got called. The call was kind of just stuck at that point. Because of that, he was able to get BKB off his ult and then get all his health back. It ended up fine. Turning into a lot to try black hole.
You know, it kind of feels like Chaos tried to like rush things always, and now they made Rome the Ruby to build up. And it's the mass TPs down to bottom lane. BT faded. Don't show yourself. Okay. I guess it's fine because
They ran up.
run up.
They were running up. That's
It's good.
he went kind of some mill build, bots, duels, going. He didn't go the movement speed of 15. It's only like half of it.
Oh, he spotted him. Pilot died dead.
I don't know what this build does. I don't know what the Lesh does this game to carry.
Yeah.
I like the idea behind it. They're picking it with the brood as a soft one, where your brood's gonna be a real one. You know, it's like when your mid is like a deuce, you're not gonna pick an amp. Your mid's a arc, you're gonna pick more safe. So I think it's that general idea. Your brood's the real carry here, but I don't know if it was the right hero. Maybe if his lane snowed better with a shadow dude, he'd feel a lot stronger. If he had FP right now, he's running in. Who fills your whole team. I think it would feel a lot better. But as of now,
Yeah. I could also see the lineup being really sick if he had picked like had shown like one hard carry. It feels bad when NEWBEE had like all active mid-game heroes and you're not able to use like a slow line. Like I could see this lineup with all its power pushing just playing fast enough that hard carry doesn't come up and they just end the game.
Yeah.
But Gyro, Axe, Tiny, these heroes that fight all game long.
he's also queuing up an axe. Spider can't live ever. Side tree, he's gonna throw multiple trees in the fight. You know, launch some trees and.
There's now extra war. Cannon wasn't enough.
Invoker has his ags. 28-minute ags is working.
Yeah.
Items are rolling out. Pilot eye on his smoke too.
Hey, do you
Dire's top tower
do you ever
is under
ever
attack.
consider the damage speed as a support invoker? You're with a. Sounds
Radiant's bottom tower is
There's
under
a, I
attack.
think I'll jump with if you have jump care.
Dire's top
Okay.
tower
It can be
is under attack.
because both are massive drops. The how it works with the attack speed, you get more
Dire's top
jumps.
tower has
right.
fallen.
Although dealing damage, it can be there. But in this
Radiant's
game,
bottom
I believe
tower is under
Cataclysm is
attack.
one of the safer bet. Just because you have an axe. So axe calls a single core.
Yeah.
Even for his spiders, Cataclysm ensure that he gets.
They got a lot of like
Radiant's
initiators
bottom
keep
tower
a
is
target
under
in
attack.
one spot for a lot. You got Tiny as well as the Titan.
Yeah, and you have a homing missile if it lacks on them.
Sure.
A lot of these stuns. Most lineups don't have it built in.
Take away his Aegis real quick. At TV from the faded gonna find CCC, but CCC has BKB, so if anything, he's just gonna be faded, but the zone is also shouldn't work off of, so they're actually totally fine here. And Matama, you saw how bad the damage came out from those spiders.
AC finished it. 21 now.
Oh, nice. Disruption. Snaking from the two-man bird strike too, but man, activated BKB and lump steel. Snaking is super tanky though. It's gonna take a while to be able to bring him, and CTNC is back. And Kazu does manage to take him down. UR's gonna lose. He actually popped BKB for that. Can Chaos get this kill? I'm gonna go for the black hole for BKB, and Snaking cannot go for surrounded himself in that black hole. That needs a day. Chaos not overextend themselves too much. For the spiders, look at it. Oh, bull pylon die.
Micro by Monty.
Oh, nice. Up there from Matama, continuing to micro bolt the spiders in his hero very nicely. Keep damage on the defense, making sure he can't legal and stomp. Top of it, he's almost at the tree top. Disruption from Mitch's. DCNC has to stop some of the herb. The BKB likes it. He's going to be able to actually keep it up. DCNC has to go for keep it instead. It's with these blanks go toss though. Chaos. Multiple heroes drop a little bit low, but it's fine.
I think he's gonna go down for sure. Trump was perfectly timed. Spider was crazy that fight. He dodged two different tree tosses. He dodged a call. These spiders are his hero, right? As you said. The damage now at 45 from 15. So no, it's only 5. 50 of those hitting you. It's a crazy amount of damage.
As you said, in plus the AC of the Solar Crest.
That's what.
Yeah, you were talking about something that you guys did. You did a lot of medallions, a Solar Crest. You would actually have one of each on your team.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, I would like going.
So catcher though, both these strength cores just lost a lot of their speed. Maybe just bring one down for sure. See with the tree toss, trying to push up BT faded. So with another for misery, the flat burst splitter is another. They take a lot of damage and trying to finish him off. That Spiderlings wasn't enough, and now he's going to be hit. Yawara looks to be able to chase him down. Yeah, going to have to all of it overwhelms Tama Man. Misery barely gets out. Watch out.
Oh, he's good. Oh, he's kicking himself right now. We're not having the plus 125 spawn Spiderlings damage.
I thought the exact same thing.
That
the
tiny.
Exact same thing.
Tiny would have went. I think they might have checked into a turn.
To be fair, the 200 did survive against the
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe he was dead there without the help. So,
Even down.
he wouldn't have been in the second situation without me.
Yeah.
I guess it's
Dire's
weird.
middle tower is under attack.
You
Yeah.
gotta take what you get. Chaos, I'm taking an even game.
Take the
Dire's
lap
middle
for
tower
sure.
has fallen.
You're probably not super happy that for once you were actually favored in the game until last fight.
It was like 5%.
Dire's bottom tower
2%.
is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's structures
Any
are
percent, it's a
fortified.
percent.
Yeah.
Like one last game, they were 1% favorite. I'm not.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
It's tiny. Let's give it all clarity.
Yeah.
Color. It's
Dire's
awesome.
bottom tower is under
There he goes
attack.
back.
He goes back to normal. He was like vintage. It was like a heavy Instagram filter.
Yeah, I know
Dire's
which
bottom
filter you're
tower
talking.
is
It's like
under
the
attack.
cowboy filter, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like you get the the grainy, like kind of dark brown, like
He's so rough.
Yeah.
Tiny, you know.
or doesn't have his the anything. Oh, he doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
CC and
Dire's
CD.
bottom tower
Gabe,
is
not
under attack.
happy with you.
Dire's bottom tower
You're
has fallen.
contributing to your wins, man. That's
25%,
value.
right?
Yeah.
if I'm playing it,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I get 25% discount on all my battle levels. I guess you only get 40% of.
That's true.
Still,
If you win, yeah, you're only getting 40% of that. If you do much worse, I get
last place,
like World Chaos.
0.5%.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant are
Last place
scanning.
to playing main stage is a really big prize.
Yeah,
It
yes,
was
it is.
about
Dire's
80,000
bottom tower
to
is under
like
attack.
5 that.
Radiant's
Yeah,
top
I
tower
checked.
has
In the
fallen.
middle, just forget that.
It's gonna feel real bad if KS had the.
Yeah.
They've been playing much better last game. They are actually finding openings. They're playing around the brood,
Mhm.
not as well as some other teams. They're showing through the team.
And it's another thing. 4 position Invoker when you get Cataclysm. See if Roshan and what Roshan is. But it's pure damage. Would you rather have guaranteed magic damage or potentially more
Unreliable
pure
1,000 pure damage.
Yeah.
Oh, your stats are cool.
Yeah.
That's how Zeus always gets, like 100,000 damage. You're like, wow, that guy's good, but he pressed ult like 10 times.
And
cheated.
also a bunch of
Dire's
static
bottom
build
tower
damage and
is
call
under
it a day.
attack.
So NEWBEE's lanes are really good too, and Chaos kind of has top.
Dire's
Then
middle tower is
TV.
under attack.
Gonna get caught on
Dire's
success.
structures are fortified.
Nice little
Just seeing if he can maybe force a defensive TP from Chaos here. Iwar leads the charge to be able to take Division down on the high ground. I'm gonna try and sandwich. I think they know snaking. You can see Kezu. Who's gonna react first? Gonna be a burrow strike or plank, or is nothing gonna happen at all? It looks like it's the latter. But to the man, he's gonna be caught by the river. Just a launch thrown at him, nothing major.
You're just supposed to be able to hold him down and kill. Finds the Invoker, I think, on the sideline. Gets the sheep, but the medallion he does. You might buy out. Not care about that.
I would not be upset with that. Oh, hey. That's kind of cool.
Okay.
So they are going to get the medallion plus Solar Crest.
They give you. You got it earlier. They have Roche a lot. It's minus 19 armor. Focus target. It's down. You don't go on your carry. The Lesh with the real carry, they would double Solar Crest or Solar medallion, and it doesn't die. A lot of nice. Rope from Noob. They're
It
gonna
is.
wrap around.
It's Roshan time.
Tossing that air shield on top,
Just
pardon me,
fuck
and
it
now
up and try and get a team fight going in your
nice
favor.
Tornado hits on two of them, and Puppy's just gonna wander on
for
out.
your effort.
Did Rubik
But
just save the tiny with that toss? He might
it's
have.
hard.
Yeah, look,
Get
like
up
he
into
was
this
just
high
saying
ground
that
area
Sandstorm
that
gets done, but
Chaos is
tosses
sitting.
out, and Guy's like, all right, cool. I got the Arcana, and I'm just gonna be rolling on out of here.
I was gonna say
get-
roll.
they're
Wow.
looking. Cole, you
They're
lose
looking
the
for
farm.
him. Like, where does this guy
Yeah,
go?
Rogue Strike.
Yeah, but even
Epi
the ET Spirit's
might
scouting
lose.
out.
Broodmother.
Make it out there. The BKB up about 500
Can he-
gold on that shadow.
Next fight.
What about the slug?
We're about to find out.
I know you said maybe he won't, but
It's the
he's having
Midas-
such
yeah,
a good game.
Bill
that-
Gates
Midas diffusal into
He ran
BKB
over
is
the
the
spot.
standard, I'd say, in this type of game.
He
The
won't.
Midas means you don't really
Testing
want to fight
himself
mid game,
and
drums means you
Sean
do,
Patton's level
and then you go for
25
the
in just a
diffusal
second, and
into
he's all over.
the survivability. He could consider
Still
other
needs
items,
a little
but I
bit
think
more,
they
but
just
he
have
can't.
so much magic
curious
damage
to
on
see.
MTV. So
I've actually seen
little
some
right click
call down
that
talent.
it's pretty necessary.
Really?
Look at that comparison
Oh,
right now. It's a
I
rough
think
one
RT
for
do
mid
one.
one. 0.55 versus the 4.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. I I've
mid one
seen it at
does
least once. I
now
don't
have a
remember.
blink. He doesn't have it on him, but
Do
he
you
should be
think
flying
it
out soon.
was
Top lane.
good?
Is it
We're
right?
set
Why did he do it?
Mid one's
they-
pose was way better though.
what-
Just wanna
There's
throw
going to be
that
the
out there.
tornado. They go.
Words.
Nisha hasn't shown himself
Lane?
quite yet. There's going to be a
Okay.
full snap
It was
stun as well.
counter
Nisha's just on
having
top of some.
water.
They're going to fable, so he's doing a lot of damage.
It's
Tossing
not-
away to
we
try
were
to
like
save.
pushing the
There's going to be
lane
another
every-
toss back. There's
every
just two
kind of
tosses everywhere. It's up.
45 seconds. I don't think it was a beat, but sometimes the homing rounds aren't great. It's better to have a nice map than
Hey, look who's sneaking a spot ownership on it. Just cheese room before you get stomped. He's good at fuels to dodge the stun and NEWBEE. Absolutely.
we did up the sheet, so we have danger now, so it's not really in danger. Jared did go. But
Tied to the impurities.
This is probably not the game where you let keep the push outside lane, right?
they have kind of control the whole map. Matsu almost to the
Hey.
What happened?
Killed the Lustra. Oh, why he's up in this area? I mean, he's trying to contest bounty runes, obviously. Bounty rune. Bottom half.
How do you just be kidding?
Oh,
Big cheese.
yeah.
Pop bloodstone.
No.
The
That's-
axe wasn't there, right? The axe was we were connected as
We
well.
didn't pop Maddox, so there was no disable through the BKB. He should have been able to pop.
Maybe it was one of those things where you got like tossed out with the tiny. You spam his BKB first to make sure you didn't. It's
Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of gold.
tiny. Almost has Ag's dataless finish.
Is that the side? There's the homing missile charges.
Another one. You
I
can
mean,
take it
homing
with you.
missile is so good versus brute.
Yeah, it's good against all these heroes that are and it shows the full path as you follow. Kind of predict where they are. The axe, you're trying to blind them.
BCNC with the level 25's got the top charges, about to finish up his dataless, so his tons of damage. War has the satanic that we talked about earlier. Is gonna go deal
Dyer's
there.
bottom tower
Snake
has
King
fallen.
looking at the Aghanim.
Dyer's bottom shrine is
Oh,
under
nice.
attack.
They're looking at the
Dyer's
tiny.
structures are fortified.
Just walked up here. Really quiet.
Dyer's bottom tower.
Gonna be able to catch Bylight on his off this team fight, but top of man. He's gonna use speed for his first life. You are gonna do the same here as the satanic BT faded the cheese. You are still at full health as he battles out with the double damage. Almost enough to be able to finish off this brood mother. Still chasing him down.
Dyer's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dyer's middle tower is under attack. Dyer's middle tower has fallen. Dyer's bottom barracks has fallen.
Blew up. Way too much.
Dyer's middle
Now you are
has fallen.
dishing it.
Dyer's
Well,
middle
black
barracks has fallen. Dyer's bottom
He also had
barracks
water
are under attack.
Yeah, he has a refresh and didn't get a black hole out fight. So
Dyer's
things could
bottom
be
barracks
different.
Has fallen.
Yeah. He'll be in 6 seconds, so he's gonna smoke. I don't think they know about the pressure, so back the cool leads.
Dyer's top
Second time,
shrine is
slow
under
the-
attack.
Maybe.
Fortunately for Chaos, super creep don't matter that,
Dyer's
right?
top
Because you got
shrine
eidolons
has
and
fallen.
spiders to push it.
Yeah, you'll. Leshrac deals with lane really well.
Yep.
Yeah, he deals with lane. But they're not too sad. I think this patch, as Dota's moved on, Eric's. I think a lot of people, you know, Radiant right now. Nail's a good eye.
Yeah.
Learn to deal with these creeps a lot more.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of teams will prioritize taking shrines, racks time, where when they have approach to take the racks, they'll sometimes decide to go back to their shrine. Makes the map easier.
We're more make a creep comebacks this week. And I think part of that is just the nature of there's late game, late 2 because of shards and Agam scepters and
So talents.
talents. Talent be changing.
Also sometimes just want to take the racks. Don't care about
Oh, good. Bring down who does fly back. BT fade. They actually pick out TCC Tiny and take a little bit of damage. That's it. The call comes Snake King. Locking down the 2 with the tornado over the top. Gumar is dishing out the damage. Disruption action. It actually doesn't much damage, but TCC's prevent will be able to bring it down with the dead. No back same with Lawn and Chaos. Out a black hole or 2, and without their big carry broodmother, I don't know how they hold this.
So maybe they go
Dire's top
Epi
tower
that this.
has
So
fallen.
Epi, he's gonna sneaking axe. Let's bring the tree tosses out there, and Kezu will instantly die. As he the BT actually does his hit for a set. They'll catch him in the end. Now everyone is dead with no buyback except
Dire's top barracks are under
former
attack.
Captain Miz left alone against NEWBEE in a game where this was their only
Dire's middle
small
tower
chance
is under attack.
to make it out of the group stage for the international. With that, Chaos is from TI.